Determining the world's most dangerous cities involves examining various factors such as crime rates, levels of violence, socioeconomic conditions, and data reliability. Cities with high homicide rates often top these lists. Here's an overview of some of the most perilous urban areas globally. Tijuana, Mexico. Tijuana consistently ranks as one of the most dangerous cities due to its extraordinarily high homicide rate, often exceeding 100 murders per 100,000 residents. The violence is primarily driven by drug cartels, human trafficking, and organized crime. The city's location, bordering the United States, makes it a crucial point for drug smuggling operations, exacerbating the violence. Caracas, Venezuela. Caracas is notorious for its high levels of violent crime, including homicides, kidnappings, and armed robberies. The socio-economic crisis in Venezuela, marked by hyperinflation, severe shortages of goods, and political instability, has contributed to the rampant crime. Law enforcement is often under-resourced and corrupt, further fueling the lawlessness. Acapulco, Mexico. Once a glamorous tourist destination, Acapulco has become synonymous with violent crime. Drug-related violence and gang warfare have escalated, with a homicide rate that often places it among the world's most dangerous cities. The local police force struggles to maintain order amid widespread corruption and fear of retaliation. San Pedro Sula, Honduras. San Pedro Sula has been labeled the murder capital of the world in past years, with staggering homicide rates largely due to gang violence, drug trafficking, and widespread poverty. Gangs such as MS-13 and Barrio 18 exert significant control over neighborhoods, leading to extortion, kidnappings, and brutal killings. Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town experiences high levels of violent crime, including murder, assault, and robbery. The violence is often attributed to gang conflicts in impoverished areas, drug abuse, and socio-economic disparities. Despite being a popular tourist destination with beautiful landscapes, parts of the city remain extremely dangerous. Ciudad Juárez, Mexico. Ciudad Juárez has a history of extreme violence, primarily linked to drug cartel battles. The city has seen fluctuating homicide rates, sometimes among the highest globally. Efforts to combat the cartels have led to periods of reduced violence, but instability and corruption often undermine these efforts. Fortaleza, Brazil. Fortaleza suffers from high rates of violent crime, particularly murders, which are often gang-related. Brazil's broader issues with organized crime, drug trafficking, and economic inequality are reflected in Fortaleza's crime statistics. The city also deals with high rates of sexual violence and robberies. St. Louis, USA. Louis has one of the highest homicide rates in the United States. Factors contributing to the city's violence include poverty, racial segregation, and a high prevalence of gun violence. The city's police department faces significant challenges in addressing these issues, often due to resource constraints and community distrust. Natal, Brazil. Natal is another Brazilian city plagued by violence. Crime rates, including homicide and robbery, are high due to gang activities and drug trafficking. Socio-economic challenges and corruption within law enforcement further complicate efforts to reduce crime. Salvador, Brazil. Salvador experiences significant levels of violent crime, largely driven by gang conflicts and drug trade. The city's poverty and inequality exacerbate the situation, and efforts to curb violence are frequently hampered by corruption and inadequate policing. These cities highlight the complex interplay of socio-economic factors, organized crime, and institutional weaknesses that contribute to high levels of violence. While efforts to address these issues are ongoing in many of these cities, progress is often slow and fraught with challenges.